Hello?
Thank you for calling Tangerine High School. Sorry we are unable to take your call. Please leave your name, contact number, and a short message, and we will call you back.
I'll
Thank you.
phone back later. Just want to ask him something, you know. Ta-ta-ta.
Thank you for calling Tangerine High School. Sorry we are unable to take your call at the moment. Please leave your name.
No, it's like. Let's see if I can get this one okay, please.
Good morning, Tangerine High School.
I was wondering if I could speak to Miss Pildock, please.
Mrs. Proudlock.
She asked about a part-time timetable if I could.
A part-time timetable.
Because I'm being told that every time I'm asking to go back to school, I'm being told I can't. And the problem is, they want me to go back there, but they won't let me go back there.
Well, I know Mr. Black's not in just now, Billy Joe.
I
Mrs.
want.
Proudlock, I think's in a meeting just now. Can I see if anybody else? Maybe Mrs. White. I don't know if anyone's available, but I can see. I know Mr. Black's been about the school all day now.
Mhm.
He's not in. So let me just see. I'll see if Mrs. White is available. I don't know. There might be in a wee meeting, but let me hold on and see. But you want to know about having a part-time timetable?
I wanted to see if I could. I wanted to see if it would be better that way if I could ask for like maybe a couple of days a week or that.
All right. Okay.
Like to see how things are getting on and that.
Right.
To see
Let
if
me
I'm
just.
happy with going back to the
Okay.
school.
Right, okay. Right, bear with me and I'll just see if she's there. Hold on now.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope I will be able to do that. Mm-hmm.
Hello, it's Mrs. White. How can I help?
Um, I was wondering if I could have a part-time timetable.
Okay, I think that's a really good question, Billy Joe. For that to
Mm.
happen, we need to have a meeting with you. So you
Uh,
need to come in and have a meeting with us.
the problem is I'm looking told I can't come in and that.
Well, we had a meeting arranged for you yesterday.
I got told it was cancelled.
Who told you it was cancelled, honey?
My social worker.
Your social worker. So you don't have a social worker yet?
But well, somebody said that you recommended them, but I don't have one. I don't have
We
one.
have we've recommended that you do get a social worker, and they were at the meeting, so they would like to work with you. So they came into the meeting. So what I can do, Billy Joe, we can get a new meeting set up in our diary to have a meeting with you and discuss how we can get your part-time timetable. Would you like me to do that while I set up a new meeting?
No, you can just put my name off the show for not wanting to cooperate.
Why do you not want to cooperate, Billy Joe? I thought you
No,
wanted a
I
part-time
don't.
timetable.
No, I do want a part-time timetable,
Uh-huh.
but the problem is, if it's causing too much hassle, I just want my name off the show.
Billy Joe, it's absolutely no hassle at all. We want to work with you.
I,
Me, Mr. Black, Miss Troudlock, we all want to work with you.
I just think I just think that this is beyond a conclusion we can make is
Okay. What is it you want me to do, Billy Joe, to help you?
I just wanted to see if I could come in for like maybe 1 or 2 days next week or that to
Okay.
see how things
So,
would get on.
so when anybody comes back into school after they've had a wee break, we need to have a meeting to decide what will they be doing, what days will they come in, which teacher will they be working with, and we need to discuss that at a meeting so that we can make sure we've got a teacher available for you. new meeting.
No, I just want my name off the sale.
I thought you wanted to come back.
I don't want to have a meeting.
Why not, Billy Joe?
I just don't want one.
What if it was just with Mr. Black and myself?
I don't want one.
Okay, Billy Joe, we can't have you back in without actually finding
I don't.
what it is you want to do.
I can't trust you as usual.
Okay, that's interesting. Why do you think you can't trust them?
Because last time I was on the phone, right, my message wasn't getting passed on, right. I got told the meeting was at 11 o'clock, and I got told it was at 9 o'clock, and I got told it was at 1 o'clock, so I couldn't make the meeting.
Okay. So, Billy Joe, I can phone you when the meeting is happening, and I can give you the time. So that I'm just speaking to you.
No, I want my name off the show.
Okay, I understand that, Billy Joe. We have to speak to Gran about that.
No, you can talk to my dad. I'm staying with him.
You're staying with your dad?
That up there, because I can choose whoever I want to live with, and that's what I'm.
You're old enough to choose.
I wanted to choose my dad's house because I know my Danny it would be date for actually to give us some time off and that, and I wanted to time out like staying at my dad's house for like a couple of days or that.
I understand that. Where are you staying just now? You still like Gran's just now staying?
There,
Yeah, because that's obviously in school. I need to know who it is I talk to about you. So I know
but
I talk to you.
but my dad wants to talk to the.
Okay, so I don't have Dad's contact details, and because it's Gran. Oh, actually, I do. Because
It
it's
isn't.
Gran that I've got as your carer, though. It's usually Gran that I would speak to. So do you not want me to speak to Gran?
No,
Okay. Why do you not want me to speak to Gran?
because she told me that I shouldn't be phoning this so can't organise a meeting,
Okay.
and it's causing a problem with me and her because I'm trying to say I want a meeting, and she's not wanting to go to the meeting with me.
Well, I think Gran's not. She's not well enough.
And my papa, he doesn't want to go to the meeting with me.
Yeah.
And my problem is my dad, that he lives in East Forsyth, he does, and
That's quite far away from
that
where school is.
it's obviously it's just past Cumbernauld and that, and it's so he lives about Forsyth, he does, so that's maybe 2 hours away from me.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
mm,
I understand that it's far away. That's where my sons play football. They play football in Forsyth, so I know how far away
mm.
that is. It's quite a long drive.
Like it's maybe an hour drive with that to the show, or maybe London that, and he has a.
I'm listening to you just now,
Mm,
and what I'm hearing is you want to be in school on a part-time timetable, but you don't want to come to a meeting because Gran can't come with you. Is
that
that right?
my dad and my papa can't go to the meeting. That's
Okay.
I know the one bit Tanya is my mum, but she hasn't really been in contact with me,
Okay.
and that's the problem I'm having. My dad lives too far away.
Okay. And right now, you're saying you want to live with your dad, but you can't get there because it's too far away.
Because see if I did, I wouldn't be able to get the transport there, and if I did, I would have to get a taxi,
I understand that.
and
Yeah,
a taxi is
that would cost
about
a lot of money.
it's about 25 pence, I think it is. The last time I was staying there.
Yeah, it is expensive
You
to get a taxi
see,
all the way.
I was living there during lockdown. I was,
Yeah.
and me and my dad, we actually there wasn't a problem. The only problem was actually like that I didn't want to keep living there was first of all, if it was a taxi and that, and it was a social work and that, they were the ones that were actually giving the money for the taxi, and they stopped doing that. So like see if it's like the social work was to like get a taxi, then I would have still lived with my dad. I would have.
Okay. So right now, where would you like to live, Billy Joe?
My dad probably.
Okay, but that's not possible because it's so far away.
Then I can't stay with my mum because I'm not near her at Vaughan's house.
Okay. Okay. So right now, do you feel like you're stuck at Gran and Grandad?
That's the because that's the thing about that, and
Okay.
Because my dad's still waiting on a new house, and my mum's waiting on a new house, and
Okay. 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 So I have so many pages in my diary. Okay, so her name was Susie. So there's a social worker here called Susie, and she wants her team of social workers. She wants to have one of them work with you. So why don't I give Susie a phone today to see if she can work with you?
but I have I told them the last time I want I choose I actually I had a meeting with them. My meeting was with a social worker. I said that I didn't want anything to do with them and that. Because the problem with it was that my brother's social worker and my social worker they've all been mixed up.
Okay.
You see, like one of them tell me this thing, another one's tell me that thing,
Okay.
and that
I think you did speak to someone called Ingrid, and you spoke to someone called Lewis before, didn't you?
and that's the thing because technically I thought like I thought one of them's my brother's and he lives with my dad,
Okay.
and the
You
problem
need someone just for you.
the problem is I don't actually need one to be honest because
Okay.
like I can take in that
They're the ones who can make decisions about where you live and who you get to live
and
with.
and I actually still I've got a social worker. It's actually my brother's social work and she works
What's
for
their name?
I think one he has. But she works with my dad and that to help him and like my brother, and she wants to do stuff about how I'm getting along with my brother and that. So if there was a problem with that, like she would we don't like he's got one of them told that he's also got another one and technically I've got somebody that's working with me I have. But I don't know the name because the one that I'm on about's from adult services, but I don't know the one that I've had them come out and visit, and they said that adult services were to take over from social work.
Okay. So where are you just now?
My dance house.
Ah, okay. Right,
Mm.
okay. Because I spoke to Gran earlier to try and get the message to you about the Valentine's disco.
Mm.
So was that when she spoke to you about and you decided about the part-time timetable?
No, that was after I talked to my mum.
Ah, right,
Mm.
okay.
I, I don't think Danny phoned up because
Okay.
I was just in there. I was, and I never had never said anything.
Okay. So Billy Joe, if you were to come back to school, what would you want to do here?
Um, I wanted to see, you know how I like namelessly like. I wanted to see if I could maybe improve that a bit. I,
What
wa-
is it you want to improve?
I wanted to do a higher national than that.
Okay. Is there a particular one that you want to do, Billy Joe? A particular subject or
It,
a
it, it,
particular piece of learning?
it's numerously,
Numeracy. Okay.
numerously or maybe literacy.
Okay, they're good choices.
Mm,
And I think that's definitely something that we can work on with
mm.
you. Okay, that would be a good thing to do for coming back to school. But we also need to think about what's going to happen when you leave school. And we need to think about whether you're going to get a job or whether you're going to find a house of your own.
Or maybe debt benefits of the government that
Well, yeah, even
that.
getting
Mm,
benefits, we can help you with that, but also where you're going to live, because you're saying there's quite a lot to get sorted out about where you live. So we can help you
mm.
to sort that out and think about it.
Think I can. I think I can get a house of the so I think I could. But the thing about that is that I would need to get involved with the social worker would about that, or possibly adult services, or the family workers, or that whoever's in charge of it.
Yeah, so it is Susie from the adult social work team
Mhm.
that could, her team can help you with this. So I can speak to Susie today and ask her to get in touch with you. Would you like me to do that?
Um, not really sure because I never actually had anything like an adults like. Mm, I don't know what the adult services actually do.
Well, the things that you're just talking about, they help you to find a house, activities, or a job if you wanted one, or things that you could be doing during the day to make you feel valuable.
Mm-hmm. I went away and I went away and got my dad's softener. Did
Did you?
that
Well,
that
that's good.
I went out with my mum. I did because I know he needed help with his softening. Did and
Yeah,
like
that's an excellent skill.
because like, my dad like he asked me to make him a list and that, and I went away and did that, and I had help, but help with the third one, but I managed to to get my mum outdoors and that because like me and my mum we don't actually like going out by ourselves and that, and
I
it
can understand that.
but the good thing was that me and mum managed to go away and do that, and that so obviously that it's about building a better like understanding about the family, getting on better with the family, like doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've actually managed to Canada there, I can to Canada and that, and
Do you know
mm,
what, Billy Joe? That's excellent. They're really excellent skills
mm,
that you're learning.
like
And
mm,
that's really brilliant stuff that we can help and we can build on. And I think it's really great that you want to come back to school on a part-time timetable.
mm,
And the way that we make that happen is for you to come and meet with Mr. Black and I.
mm.
Do you think that's something you can do?
um um I'm just not actually sure at the moment
That's okay. We can have a
because
think about it. So Mr. Black is out of school today. He's away on a school trip.
is it a football match? He
Yeah,
said
that's right.
against Tumbinol somewhere.
Yeah, but he's going to be back at school period 6 today.
Mm.
So why don't I get him to give you a phone period 6? Will I do that?
That's so.
And that gives you a little bit of time to think about it. If you want to come in for the 6th with
Mm.
Mr. Black and I, he will phone you period 6 and he will give you a time for a meeting.
I was talking to him about me coming in for a couple hours and that, and he said
Right, that's really good.
he said he was like me to do that, but he needs to like he would if it was up to him he would, but he needs to do what the head teacher wants and that he needs to the the education system and all this, you know.
Yeah, And do you know what? He's absolutely right, Billy Joe. And the system that we have is that we have to meet with you and make a plan. We have to plan when you would be at school and what you would be doing when you're here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we need to do. So if we can get a meeting with you and you can bring mum, or we can ask dad, or we can bring social work, if we can find you a social worker just for you, then we can bring them along to the meeting and we can make a plan for you.
Mm-hmm.
How does that sound?
I'm just not really keen about the social work though.
Okay.
See if I tell you this, like, I don't want you to tell anybody else this, but I've actually had problems with them before.
With social work.
That see like this one time I was in my bed, I decided to swap the bed at 7 o'clock, the bed at 8 o'clock on a Saturday, and they came in the bed, and they were asking to see like my room at my dad's and that,
Yeah.
and the problem was it's like dad tried to tell that I was asleep in this and that because it's the weekend, and like he texted on like down on at him, and then eventually he went away and he opened the door and that so he could see I was in there, I was asleep and that. and so she said to wake me up and that, and she was like shouting and all that,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
I did look at her, but I went back. I just rested my eyes. I did, and like after that, then she kept on like doing that, like pushing me at the bed and that, and I
Social worker did.
there, and you can understand that I would consider that I don't know what I would actually call that situation there, but it just made me feel uncomfortable.
I could understand why that
Mhm.
would. But if we were going to be working with social work with you, Billy Joe, they
Mhm.
would come into school and they would meet with you here. So they wouldn't be coming out to the house.
Mhm.
We would invite them to come and meet with you here and have a discussion. So you would be safe
Mhm.
and we would be there to help with that meeting.
I don't want anything to do with them after that.
Okay.
And I also had this free holiday from them from the from the social
I
work,
remember that, yes. I
and
remember you told me about that.
we need to invite with our family on that from the holiday.
Okay. So Billy Joe, you've got a few things to think about then, okay? So before
Mhm.
Mrs. Black phones you back, you need to have a think about the people who really can help you with the things you want help with.
Mhm.
So finding a house, who you want to live with, benefits, etc. That's social work.
Mhm.
So I know you're saying you don't want to work with social work because you had a bad experience
I was
when
doing.
you were younger,
I,
but they are the
it
people who
wasn't
can
when I
help
was
you.
under. It was when that I was 16. It was
Alright, so when you lived at dad's, sorry,
that
not when you were younger, when you lived at dad's.
that. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So you need to have a think about if you are going to accept help from social work and if you're going to come in and have a meeting with us.
Mhm.
Okay? And I'll get Mr. Black to phone you back this afternoon.
It's been nice talking to you. You know.
It's been really nice talking to you, Billy Joe. I miss chatting to
Mhm.
you when you're in school.
I
And I hope you do
mhm.
decide to come in and have a meeting with us.
I wanted to come in because Miss Post said she missed me and she wanted to see my face and that,
That's it.
and
Yeah, we do. We all do.
I know there's some people that don't like me there, but I wanted to try and move that behind me, and I thought that me not like me having a bet there would actually resolve things and that.
Mhm.
But
I understand that.
it's sick of dinner, but I'm still getting these messages, but at least it's not that many people, you know. At least some of them has like moved on and that, and not said, not messaged me on it and that.
Mhm. And I think I have accepted that as an adult, Billy Joe, that not
Mm-hmm.
everybody is going to like me. Some people will not like
Mm-hmm.
me. And that's okay, because there's still a lot of people who do like me. And it'll be the same for you in life. Some people will not like you, and that's okay, because there will still be lots and lots of people who do like you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you have a think. Do you want to come in for a meeting? And would you work with social workers from the adult team who can help you with decisions about where to live and how to get benefits? Because that's what they would be able to help you with.
But my brother has the same one. He has like I think he's got a social work. He's got an adult one as well. I think he has.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I just don't think I just don't really want one
Okay.
because the ones that my brother has, he's got one but Sultan at him and that,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's only got that. It's his first time he's had a social worker,
Mhm.
and he's only had it like had her for like maybe a month for that,
Mhm.
and the problem is that they're not willing to let him tap it and that
Mhm.
for like for dad's house, and like they went away and they managed to make an appointment to get the asses are dead, but they're not. You can't get the Darcy because you need to pay £65 or that for them.
All right. Okay.
Because like apparently they need to fill in this thing and that, and they could give it to them to get it. And my dad's not happy with that because
Okay.
what's because he's technically NHS actually gets him for like housing and that for free.
Right.
And the problem with that is he needs second benefits and that. And so I need the social worker to win that had the benefits for that, so then he can get them for my brother for free. Mm.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I am going to write an email just now to
Mm.
Mr. Black, okay? So that he'll get it when he comes back into school. I'm going to tell him about the conversation we've had just now. I'm going to tell him that you want to come back in a part-time timetable, that you are thinking about coming in for a meeting, and you are thinking about a social worker. Okay, but you've not decided yet. And then he will phone you back this afternoon to discuss it with you.
That sounds like
A good plan?
that an alright one.
Good. Good, Billy Joe. I'm
Mm.
glad that you're happy with that plan. So you're not making any decisions yet. You're just
Mm.
thinking about
I'm
it.
just thinking about it.
Perfect. And Mr. Black will have a chat with you about it this
Mm-hmm.
afternoon. Okay?
Bye.
Alright. So I'll
Bye.
speak to you soon, Billy Joe. And hopefully we'll see you soon
Mm.
as well.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That shouldn't have went any worse.